Yo, what's going on everybody? So today I'm bringing you a video on how to get a nuke part 3, and in this video, I'm going to explain what's better, specialist or kill streaks. And you know, I think this is something that's pretty important because what it comes down to is whether you have your specialist bonus or you really want that advanced UAV. So we'll kind of dive into that, and just wanting to let you guys know this will be my last part in this series unless somebody has a suggestion of what I should talk about, just because I feel like I'm kind of running out of things to say because I don't really know what else I do. I mean, I just kind of play the game. Like, I've just played the game and I have different strategies that work for me and just my play style in general. I mean, could talk about movement, but if you don't have a scuff controller, it's a little harder to kind of talk about and understand. But anyway, guys, I'm going to jump into this, and I hope you enjoy. So the big debate. Should I run Specialist, or should I run Advanced UAV? Because in reality, when you're going for a nuke, or using kill streaks, the only thing you're trying to get is your Advanced UAV, and, that's the most important thing for you. Now, for me, I think it's great. I get more kills when I use, like, streaks and stuff, because, I always run, like, VTOL, White Phosphorus, or Advanced, or UAV VTOL and Advanced. Just some sort of variation of that. Oh, by the way, never use Support Helo. That's the worst kill streak in the game. It's 11 kills, and it might get you 1 kill. Most of the time, it gets shot down in 10 seconds. Just a little tip. When you get the Advanced UAV, you're almost halfway to a nuke, and it's really good. Like it's up there for like 45 seconds or something like that. So you see where everybody's at, exactly where they are. But a lot of times, I feel like I'll I'll get the advanced, and then after the advanced is gone, or it's like a spawn flip and people change where they are, the advanced just really doesn't cut it, and then I have to rely on getting all these kills with my gun and my ammo box every like so and so seconds. Like that's kind of tough, and they also have to start worrying about running out of ammo and things like that. And for me, I don't know. I've been playing here a few days since I got back. This is like my second day actually being able to play with my normal controller and stuff. And I just decided to jump back into Specialist. And I got 2 nukes back to back as soon as I switched to Specialist. And like this is the second one I got. The first one was with a video I'm actually going to upload maybe tomorrow. And I just got to explain why Specialist, in my opinion, is just so much better for, I guess, my playstyle, but I think it would help a lot of people too that are going for it, because you can just be like a solo person. But before I explain that, I'm just going to say, if you're running a party of people, like 2 or 3 of you, and you can all go on streaks and get the advanced and stuff, I recommend using, like, everybody using the advanced UAV, because if you can get one advance and then get another one, you can get a nuke so easily. I mean, I've had situations like that where I've gotten a nuke in like 2 minutes just because my teammates got one after I got one, and that's huge. Like when you always know where people are. But anyway, on to why I think Specialist is superior. Specialist gives you everything in the game. It gives you every perk. I mean, I know a lot of people know about it, but some people literally don't even know how to activate it. And what you do is you go to your perks and press square, like when you're making a class, and you can change the order of which you get it. And you see the ones I'm running right now, but it's at 2, 4, and 6 kills. Once you get to 8 kills, you get your specialist bonus, so you get every perk in the game. I think this is so big because, high alert's like a little UAV. I mean, I say it's like a UAV, but really it just lets you know that people are looking at you, so you can kind of like spaz out and get away from the situation and stuff. I love high alert. I think it's one of the best perks in the game. I'd never run it on my classes as a normal perk, but it's always in my specialist, like my early ones. So, aside from that, having restock on is so important because you can constantly put down claymores. You got your stims and stuff, and cold blood is so good because you just don't have to worry about getting killed by the annoying ass kill streaks, like the VTOL that kills you across the map. Like that shit pisses me off. I probably get killed by VTOLs more than anything, or predator missiles. I know everybody always feels like they're the only ones to get killed by predator missiles, but like if you feel that way, just know you're not alone, because it seems to happen to me. I can be in a completely random area and the guy with a predator missile will just see a group of 10 people and see me and just ignore the 10 people and just come for me. I'll be like, come on dude, like, is this a joke? I mean, the amount of times this happened to me on kill streaks when I wasn't using specialists is just absurd. But yeah, so as you can kind of get the vibe, when you have every perk in the game, you just become a super soldier. Like you can ignore a lot of stuff. You know, you don't have to worry about kill streaks. You can be out in the open. You don't have to worry about thermals. You know, you can run through smokes and stuff easier. And it gives you a lot of different advantages. You know, like you can run faster because you get the extreme conditioning perk. I always call it extreme conditioning. I know it's double time, but I don't know. I think double time is kind of a stupid name. That's just my opinion. You know, might call it marathon pro or something, but in reality, you know, it I don't know. For me, it's just so much easier, you know? Like you have all this stuff and I don't run tune up normally. I used to run tune up, but now since I started running specialist, I really saw that tracker was so good and you know, I get tune up after I get my specialist bonus, so then I can just throw down ammo. And normally, by the time I run out of ammo, I'm already on my specialist bonus anyway, so I can just throw down my pack or whatever. But I also have scavenger, so if I'm in close range, I can just run over dead bodies and go take their ammo. Especially if I'm using something different, like the scar here. You know, nobody uses a scar, so I can pick up ammo from dead bodies and stuff. You know, because normally if you're running like the M4, you can just run over somebody's body and pick up their ammo. Because most of the time they're running an M4 or something, maybe a kilo or growl. But yeah, so that's kind of just a little jump into it. Now I'm going to give you some strategies on what to do when running specialist, and pretty much use claymores or bouncing betties. I personally like claymores because I think they're more efficient. I think they get more kills consistently, and a lot of times I truly feel like my bouncing betty will just not go off or it will get me killed. So I always run claymores, and like if I am in a area where I'm trying to kind of hide and stuff, I'll just throw down a claymore behind me. You know, if you throw down a claymore right behind you, that lets you know if somebody's coming, you know, all that stuff. And of course, you have restock on, so you'll get one every 30 seconds. But also, you get amped once you get your specialist bonus, so it automatically gives you one more. Like if you just place one down and you don't have one, but then boom, you get your specialist bonus, you have another one to put down. And I mean, like I've said in a previous video, I've had a nuke where I've gotten probably like 10 or 15 kills from claymores. And I mean, I'm just like, dude, why are you not using EOD? Holy crap! You know, what are you doing? But and that's just like that's not me really playing scummy because I'm just I'm just using the equipment, you know. I'm just putting it down behind me, and most of the time I get a hit marker anyway, but it just lets me know that somebody's around me. But if a whole team's not using EOD, you can really just abuse the claymore systems. And I mean, I know it's annoying to get killed by them, but I mean, if you've been killed by it a few times, just throw an EOD. But it seems like a lot of people don't use, like, they just don't do that. So personally, you know, try running specialist. So I don't really have too much else to say because I just feel like a lot of people don't even utilize this, and I just wanted to give like my input on it, and I don't know, just especially after today where I just like switched to specialist and instantly got 2 nukes, and it was probably pretty much the easiest nukes I've gotten. I didn't really have to try too hard. You know, earlier in the day I was running like advanced UAV and stuff, and I just like died a couple times, and you know that's super freaking annoying. But it really helps also because, you know, sorry, I kind of got distracted, but I'm going to go back into like good things about specialists. So it also gives you the weapon perks. So it gives you all the like crazy things like disabling, the other one, wounding. It gives you all of this stuff once you put on specialist and get the bonus. Like sleight of hand is amazing. So you really get everything except for like the fully loaded. So honestly, you guys, if you haven't tried specialist yet, you need to. You're really missing out, and it's so good for playing solo. I mean, solo. This is just the easiest way to get a nuke. I mean, honestly, just try this out for a day or two. I know I was running with a party one day, and we just had so many people that were just destroying the team with kill streaks that we kept defconning. So everybody put on specialist, and then, you know, I told them the setup I run, like what I use, and then a kid on like in our squad got a nuke, and it was really great because the game didn't end early or anything other than he called in a nuke. But you know, it just makes it so that way your team isn't controlling the entire game. Because a lot of times, once I get like an advanced UAV with a group of people and then they all get their streaks, the game's just over. Like it's going to be a DEFCON. So really great solo carry. You know, like you can bring it back for your team, control the game, ignore, you know, all the stupid stuff. As long as an advanced UAV is not up, you're safe from everything. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much else to talk about. Um, so I really hope this can kind of help you just a little bit. This isn't, I wouldn't say this is my most helpful video. This is just more like this is a very small tip that might help you get a nuke just in the play style. So I don't know. I really hope, you know, somebody can get used to this and maybe get their first nuke or get some easier. But that's pretty much it. And if you enjoyed this video, you know, like, comment, you know, subscribe. Subscribers always help. I'm trying to bring more stuff out, especially since I'm off vacation. But yeah, anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day and stay safe out there, because I know the world is in a weird kind of state. Also, class setup is coming up, so just check that out and try the scar out. It's pretty good. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all later.